Well, basically, when I went to uni to study art, I started my degree with a 1-year-old and had my second son in the second year. So by the time I'd graduated, I was aware that, a certain amount of my time being a mother was going to be based at home and kind of having to work around the needs of the children. And I worked in collaboration with my husband as well. And we kind of I always took this idea that I was really interested in the fact that I see every place as equal. So I think you can be somewhere and see yourself on an international scale from where you are. I think coming into this space, you can see maybe that there's lots of different things going on, which is what is definitely happening in my practice as an artist. I work as an artist, I run a gallery, I'm a student, I paint, I create kind of all different types of work. I think if you were to come in here, you'd probably see that you'd probably think I was quite chaotic and not very organised. And in some ways I am. I kind of work with that chaos. So I've been working as part of an artist-led family for 6 years, or 4 years properly, since our first funded piece and our first professional work, when I found my gallery space. And then it was enough for kind of 4 years of production, getting the space ready. But the idea of having 2 spaces where I work from was that we would have this kind of home working space that was kind of more private, where the ideas come and where kind of creativity is generated through play and through kind of living outside the main system of work. And then we would have this outside space of the gallery, which is on a train station, so it's a kind of gatekeeping post almost for the city. I was never going to be able to just kind of be an artist that could just go remove myself and sit somewhere else for like long periods and not have any interruptions. So it was really important to kind of be able to create work that I could make quite quickly, and have kind of slower, longer burning projects. But if I was going to do things like painting, for example, they would have to be paintings that I could do in a small space, that I can clear away, that I can make in a period of time, maybe like when I've got a break between doing stuff, like maybe an hour and a half, I can kind of make a small work. So this space, when I'm here, I've actually been here 10 years yesterday. And that's the longest period that I've ever lived in a place in my adult life. So I feel very rooted when I'm here, and I feel because I spend a lot of time in the city, and I spend a lot of time thinking I should be in London. I've got to be there more, I've got to be we need to move, I need to move. I always have this kind of feeling like I need to be somewhere else. And then I come back and this place is so beautiful, and I get the sunset and I can do a lot of work here without having to spend a lot of money on living. It's quite, I can manage, and I get a lot of headspace. So I think I kind of tend to kind of move between this like hectic outside, where I very much engage in outside, and then these periods where I'm here and I'm almost hibernating.